Michael Degroote became one of Canada's richest men with shrewd investing of the fortune he amassed in the trucking business. Now he is honored for his philanthropy with the Order of Canada and the Michael Degroote School of Business, the Degroote School of Medicine, and the Degroote Pain Clinic at McMaster University. In 2011, he decided to invest over $100 million in a chain of casinos in the Dominican Republic operated by two Canadian brothers, Francesco and Antonio Carbone of Woodbridge, Ontario. He decided to overlook the Carbone's gun possession convictions in his desire for quick profits. Before long, Degroote decided the Carbones were cheating him and wanted his money back. He first turned to the courts, and then his underlings took increasingly desperate measures. They sought help from the infamous feared Montreal Mafia godfather Vito Rizzuto, who also had property and businesses in the Dominican Republic, and who at the time had just been released from years in jail on a U.S. murder charge. When our first investigation aired 5 years ago, Mr. Degroote denied that he was complicit in members of organized crime becoming involved in any of his business affairs, and claimed that he has never met Mr. Rizzuto, has never spoken to him, and has never had any association with him of any kind. New evidence suggests that was not the truth.
You can record my conversation with you.
Well, it's being recorded by both of us.
Okay, perfect.
Audio tape evidence just submitted in the Ontario court battle over the business dispute provides an astonishing portrait of how even a billionaire can be drawn into organized crime.
Somehow there's zeros and give me money. How much money you got from?
No, this is with the lawyers and police chiefs. $150,000.
In the tape of a strategy meeting with his trusted advisors, including Dream Casino president Andrew Pajak and executive Ed Kremblewski, Degroote agrees to make an initial payment of $450,000 to Mafia godfather Rizzuto for services the Degroote team had requested in the Dominican Republic, including bribes to Dominican government officials and judges.
You know what the fees for paying judges? Unbelievable. And you have to bid.
I'm going to die here on my couch. Liquidate them one day, these guys. $450,000, that's the first money you get your hands on it. Make sure $450,000 gets paid to these guys.
Degroote and his executive team, including James Watt, speculate on the advantages that will come with a business partnership with Vito Rizzuto, and even the potential murder of their opponents, the Carbones.
So we have to make a decision. And not you, Mike. But we still have the Carbones to deal with. They said they'll deal with the Carbones because the Carbones will never be allowed into the country. Right, so.
Yeah. They're going to kill him. That's what happened.
Yeah.
The Carbones won't go for that.
They're going to be dead. They won't have much choice no matter.
I don't think they're going to have any choice after a while.
Okay. You're having to mute Jim for a bit.
In another room, Degroote's closest longtime advisor, James Watt, pulls him aside and pleads with him to come to his senses and not get into a partnership with Vito Rizzuto.
You know,
What do we do now?
you're not getting into the bed with the mob. You can't do it. Imagine taking this conversation to your kids or grandkids, because it never ends there. These guys aren't doing this because they're nice guys.
I also can't tell them I'm not getting in bed with them because then I'm coming to target.
Well, it's not from one side of the mob, it's the other side. At some point in time, the mob will deal with your side of the family.
And see, they become the shareholders. I'm just a debtor.
You can't get into bed with the mob, directly or indirectly. You were in the toughest business that there is, trucking and garbage, and you stayed away from them, I think for a reason.
I'm not getting in bed with the mob. The shareholders are getting in bed with the
Mike,
mob.
no, you're rationalizing.
Yeah, but if I say no, I got a gun to my head anyway.
No, they don't. There's no gun to your head.
In the meeting, Degroote finally agrees to a partnership with the Mafia boss Rizzuto, but says he does not want the Carbones dead, just thrown in jail.
And they're gonna be in jail by the time we're finished, believe me, with all the fraud that they've committed and all the thievery.
They don't have a pleasant life to work for, do they?
No question they're going to jail. It's any satisfaction, I'm gonna get out of it for $100 and something million to get them in jail. That's my goal.
Y Antonio Carbone, quien junto a su hermano Francesco era
Antonio Carbone did end up in jail. He was arrested in Punta Cana on a dubious charge and has spent the last 5 years in Dominican prisons. We visited him there in 2017.
The lead investigator in the case is currently under house arrest, which is Isidro Vázquez Peña, for corruption. And the judge who sentenced me to 1 year prisión preventiva is Margarita Cruz do Cristo, which 3 weeks ago was fired and removed from her position as a judge for corruption.